For us here at home, cooking is all about creating new experiences, creating new styles, taking it up a notch or two, and just elevating the overall dining experience. One dish that hits all these points bang on is my sesame sticky tofu, Japanese in nature, with the right sense, giving you that umami feel and making it a wholesome single pot creation. Let's get to creating this starry wonder now. Perfect in every way. Let's get to creating it. The stickiness in this gorgeous dish comes through muscavado sugar. While I'm using muscavado sugar, you can go right ahead and just use some jaggery, or go right ahead and use sugar, whichever suits you fine. To start this process, I've got about 30 ml of smoked sesame oil, and I just wanted to get nice and hot in the pan so that we can get to grilling our tofu. As this simmers and gets to that near smoking point, in my bowl out here, I've got about 600 grams of extra firm tofu that I've cut into large dices. I'm just going to sprinkle on them about 3 tablespoons of sesame seeds. Just go right ahead and allow everything to toss, and it also sticks to it, so go right ahead and do that with a fine sprinkling of some sea salt. As you season this, now comes the time to get this tossing and allowing the sesame to nicely stick to the whole thing. As you see the oil reaching its near smoking point, let's get to grilling these cubes with the sesame stuck to it. It's like little specks of goodness coming together on it. You want the tofu to grill for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, and go right ahead as much as char as you'd like to handle. So if you want it to still be soft yet giving you that slight golden sheen, go right ahead or char it a little more. I'm going to let it char a little more so that we get the crunch coming through in this classic. Having allowed it to grill for 3 minutes, just about giving it that char and crunch but not burning it, I flipped it over and I'm going to let it cook for another 3 minutes on the other side. Since I'm really redefining the concept of lazy cooking, I'm actually grilling this in a pan. The easier way is to just toss the tofu with some sesame seeds along with some salt, a fine sprinkle of some smoked sesame oil, and put it to bake in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. You get the same char, but you use a lot less of the smoked sesame oil in this. With this nearly ready, all we are going to do is now take it out and allow it to rest in a bowl while we get to creating the perfect stir fry to go along with it. Scrape off the crunch and all, just so that everything merges together. Allow your oil to smoke up back again, and into this we are going to add about 8 cloves of garlic finely minced, about an inch of ginger finely minced, and 2 red chilies just to give you that burst of heat coming in. You need to now stir fry this on the highest possible flame so that everything comes together, and just enjoy the flavor that sesame gets along with the chili, the ginger and the garlic. Allowing all the goodness to come together, in goes 2 leeks that I've cut into large shards, and this is a very crude stir fry that comes together. Just allow this to saute and absorb all the flavor, not forgetting the leeks, allowing it to get a luscious green color. You want a little bit of crunch out here, so as the leeks get that beautiful green, in goes the famed Japanese gorgeous sauce, that's the teriyaki sauce. I'm just going to put about 100 ml of it and allow it to get cooking along with this. Sticky in nature, it's the perfect sauce for a quick stir fry. A splash of some Japanese rice wine vinegar, about 30 ml. Just allow all this to emulsify with each other really quick and fast. And about 10 grams of muscavado sugar going in to caramelize and give you that sheer sticky goodness. A fine sprinkling of some sea salt just going on top, not too much, but just ensure everything comes together really well. And some heat which comes together with some freshly milled black pepper. So go right ahead, go as liberal as you can, go as much as you can handle. As this has got to the perfect sticky consistency, and the best way to know that is when you can see these gorgeous volcanic eruptions happening right in your pot. In goes the tofu that we had grilled, and we are just going to allow everything to toss together with each other. At this time, if you find it's too thick, add a little water, but I would recommend not to do so because you want it to have that sticky consistency and just liberally coat everything together. At times, you can enjoy this as a starter just like this, perfect for entertaining. But since it's a single pot creation to enjoy in a bowl for lunch, in goes about 100 grams of carrots that I sliced and I've just had them blanched. We're going to toss this in to bring about that little color that's required. The orange just comes alive in this dish. And you need a burst of green. So here I've got about 200 grams of asparagus spears going right in, and we're just going to allow this to toss in as well. Do excuse my clumsiness because this is an easy cooking that's required to be enjoyed by everybody. Flavors will take precedence over the cooking out here. With this ready, all we need to do now is garnish it and go off the beaten track here by garnishing it with some gorgeous orange strands. So what I've done is I've taken an orange and used its rind, and I'm just going to add that to give it that burst of flavor. This dish is ready to be enjoyed for lunch. Bowls of it all in itself to indulge in. All you need to do is plate it into a bowl, and this is ready to be enjoyed for lunch. The orange strands give you that burst of flavor and is so true to creating a styled version of this great, unique single pot creation. I hope you enjoyed creating this gorgeous meal with me, coming together in 20 minutes, achieving the purpose of a midday, midweek lunch. Don't forget to share loads of love by hitting on the like button, and as I always say, don't forget to subscribe.